Uncle Asher sword. It's gonna be randomized.
Yeah, it's all going to be randomized, and looks like we're off to the races. Looks like Uncle is just with old talk, I guess.
Only way to know if Uncle actually has a sword on him is you see him carry the sword out with him and the shield.
So starting up with blue ruby. So they're just gonna head straight through the back of this to the back here. So we get a quick pretty quick map check over on at ETM side. That's how you say it. We have a green pendant in Tower of Hera, from what I see. And this is a good start. We have a hammer.
That's a great start. So let's say it's hammer time for the runners.
Yeah. So that will give us temper sword damage right off.
And the third way to Dark World.
Yeah, one of 3 pieces required for the Dark World. So now that everyone else is going to be heading into the back of Escape, or into Escape right now.
Rescue, more exact. When you think about it, the first part of Escape is more of the rescue sequence than the escape part.
Right.
Rather, you say the princess, you're basically we'll be calling it time to.
Right. So nothing big in that first chest in Hyrule Castle right here. Just a big 20 from there. If you don't count the secret entrance, that is just the entirety of the castle. That's
the secret entrance counts item logic. The item area chest is so it's not so you don't need to worry about the first 2 items from the sequence.
Mm-hmm.
Boomerang chest is a small key. And that will be probably an item in the dark tea room.
And just a heart piece over in Zelda's chest. So far, pretty standard for the most part. Well, Apathy Duck really is on low health.
I would to get hard for
Alba World, I'm pretty sure it was broadcast. I think. What I do know is that the finals was casted not too long ago. Andy taking home against Elaine. He's with us right now. He's with us in this race. Not Andy, but Elaine. Yeah. It was on the ALTTP Randomizer. Or ALTTP Randomizer. Okay, anyway.
Take a breathe, man, breathe.
Right. Anyway, we're heading into the back. We're heading into the sewers right now, and through the rest of it. Yeah, I didn't even see who won that match, the bronze match. I was more focused on just seeing what the direct was, but. So now we're into the Dark Cross of the the sewer sequence or escape sequence.
Let's just hope that the snakes are playing nice.
Oh, that was Willow J. Bradley. Reverse swept. That's nice. Seeing him get a reverse sweep on Korek. Not that I don't have anything against Korek, but.
I actually never really do watch the tournament races. Just only do the race.
Yeah, the fall tournament was a pretty long tournament to say the least. All right, we're in the back of the stage. We have a bottle so we can check the sick kid. Immediately go through the rest of Kakariko. And with that pull onto the sanctuary, we're finally free to go wherever you want. And nothing but a big 20 in that chest. So now they can probably go through the next checks normally. So it looks like Apathy Duck is heading to the Lost Woods right now.
They already found the map. Where was it? It's for the castle.
Map really isn't really much important in a map like this, in a game like this. Not really much in that tree pole, but some bombs in where the mushroom is. So this will allow us to do the rest of the checks in Kakariko along with the ticket.
That's Treeful was a tier 1, I believe. Or what?
Yeah. And as we head down there, we found bombos within that hole there.
These hideouts, right? I believe it's called.
Right.
Anybody saw what they had in the lumberjack cave? I missed.
That was the mushroom. That is not good at all. Having a fetch quest item being locked behind Aga.
Now the question is Aga required? That's probably what makes the runner think of that item being right back.
I don't know, but we found several arrows in Blind's hideout.
That's good. Now we only need to find the bowl. The question is, are we going to find a hint for it, or is it going to troll us?
It's pretty early to even predict this. So I'm going to go off of a whim and say it's probably going to troll us.
We found a cape in the well. Let's see what the other forges have for us. Full hard container.
Nice for the cape.
Bombs. There's a lamp and ether.
That's a really good well.
Oh, since we're talking about since we're in Kakariko, Kakariko is playing nice for once. And we got the broken hearts from the bottle event.
Yeah, another one. I mean, pretty for 100 rupees. But now we're heading to the bomb hut.
Well, actually, it's more like it's called the chicken hut, and we had the blue boomerang.
That's one of the better of the boomerangs, because red boomerang only adds in additional lag frames, or just an additional frame in a bot. I'm using the bow.
Sick got sick because of couch cash.
It was just his entire life savings, and gave it up to a duck or whoever else is there.
Bonds
Like-
from the tavern. Now let's see where we can go with the items that we have. We have silvers, no bowl, bumbles, ether, lamp, hammer, bottle, cape. Basically, the only thing we could do right now is Eastern, and we have 100 rupees on the race game.
Yeah, they're not probably they're not gonna check that anytime soon, or even try and attempt. I don't know. I mean, as far as they're gonna need to get through Eastern Palace like soon once they get that bow. But looks like
that was 300 rupees on the race game.
I'm pretty sure he'll have plenty by the time he gets through. So Apathy Duck is going to check out South Shore first of all, going through the dam.
Well, since Ito, our bottom right corner racer, is gonna grab that 300. The only thing he's missing is 50 ruby. Well, actually, 49 rubies to do Zora.
50 would be a pretty a good approximate. But anyway, so Apathy is going to open up the floodgates and just some blueberries. So Red Pendant is also at Desert Palace. Pretty sure that's vanilla, but what am I to say? And then a crystal elsewhere.
I believe it's the blue pendants is vanilla on desert.
It was a red.
I meant to on vanilla.
Right. Green's on Eastern. It's always vanilla. But
yeah, tall hair is the red pendants. Blue pendants is desert, and green and Eastern.
Okay, that's good to know. Anyway, going through Mini Moldorm Cave. Not much, but just some money, hearts, more money, and just more hearts. Not really much of a Mini Moldorm Cave in this situation, but he does have another chest of 300, so he's caught up at least in rupee count. And I'm pretty sure he's going to head towards Ice Rock Cave now.
Swedish to answer your question, Swedish, we are playing standard randomizer.
Yeah. ATM going through Agina's cave. A lot of our runners taking diverging paths, so
Apathy heading up to Ice Cave.
And some love over at Agina's place. So, Apathy Duck is heading into Ice Rock Cave.
Was that a full heart or broken heart?
That was mainly it was just a heart piece.
Broken heart.
Not a lot of stuff in this early game, except for that hammer. They still haven't found a sword or any shield or whatever.
Only things to check now is was Old Man Saha has an Eastern.
Right, over in Shirashla's cave, a little hut thing, and possibly Eastern Palace to go over those 4 checks.
He seems having trouble with the Mordom. Mini Mordom.
Apathy checking Shirashla for the hint. Well, we already know that the green pendant is over in the Tower of Hera.
20, 10, and 20.
Not much
What
of
we both get.
not a lot of stuff in Agina or Shirashla's back closet. So the next check is more likely just to go to Eastern Palace. If possible, they could fake flipper into checking the hobo and the hobo and the Zora, yeah.
Well, the fake flipper is into logic, so they're breaking. They're breaking logic right there. I don't know how the runners do things.
Sequence. Yeah, that'd be a sequence break. So, but it's likely that one of these runners could fake flipper to check those two locations. They had the money to take on check Zora.
They also could check the Zora ledge.
Well, we don't have to worry about that now. We have the flippers.
Well, that's in logic now. And we have a side deck by Apathy. Character by Notch to 12. And
yeah.
Is that Fox? I forgot exactly.
I want to bet it's one of the fees in the Dark World. But so checking the map location, we got a compass. All right, fair enough.
Well, that's the one dungeon item. Just need to find the big key, and we'll be set to go. And two items.
It looks like
that could be any.
It looks like ATM is setting up for a fake flipper, and he does go for it. Fake flipper is a glitch that you can fake the game into thinking you had the flippers when you don't. However, you cannot take any damage from it. In this version of the game, it will only kill you. And if you're playing on the regular vanilla release or vanilla Japanese game, you'd be caught in a soft lock where you move constantly into whatever running in the 90s kind of thing is. I can't really say what's really going on. Anyway, we're going to check Hobo.
I think we found the map on the big chest, and we've already found the big key before the big chest.
Oh boy, if Boots were in GT, that would be devastating. So now ATM is now going to be checking checking Zora now, so because he has that available to him.
No, it doesn't. Never mind.
No, he doesn't have fake flip. He doesn't have the flipper. Everyone else is in Eastern Palace. Oh, wait, was it a hint? Oh no!
Man, I've seen Boots in GT way too many times that like we found the power glove in the big key, the vanilla big key chest in Eastern. Now all we're missing is the moon pearl.
So I'm actually this actually would be fine because they don't have to go through desert just to because it'd be a pendant. So looks like now ATM is going to head check out Zora.
And let's see what today's life lesson from Zora is.
I completely missed this. We had a power glove in the big key chest. So
I just mentioned that a few seconds ago.
Oops, I didn't pay attention. I was looking at an ATM screen. Anyway,
we got full heart from Zora.
A big old life lesson. It's a big old life lesson. He likes it. He likes the fox, which is strange because he's a fish. Thing.
Well, since ATM is heading to the game, so twisted. Since ATM is doing the eastern area, he's gonna get back into logic when he finds his flippers in East.
Mm-hmm. And that will also enable us to check few places.
Waterfall Wishing is triple bombs and the vampire skewer.
Right. That can actually enable us to check Swamp Palace and Ice Palace, provided that they're one of the ones that don't have the remaining pendant.
20 rubies on the Zor Ledge.
Yeah, I think I mentioned it, but whatever. So after they do these checks, more likely than not, they're gonna have to go. They're gonna check Death Mountain because that's in logic, right?
Yep. The question is, are we gonna find the hook shots or the mirror upset?
It really can go either way. So.
Well, the hook shots will allow them to check the east side Death Mountain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, looks like they're heading. Looks like Empathy Duck is heading into Death Mountain, and the crab's giving us bombs.
That is handy.
Yep. So now he's gonna make the long and not so treacherous through to help this old man that for some reason was in this one cave for whatever reason. Find his way back home.
Lost old man. That's the credits call him.
Yeah, I don't know why it's there, but he does have a moon pearl with him.
Now it grants us Dark World access.
I want to bet he mined that. Like he was this mountain isn't really a mountain; it's a big old mine, and all the caves are. I mean, it's a big old mine mountain thing, and all the caves are mines. I have no idea.
Here's the thing: where he doesn't have a pickaxe, and we have a shield on the top of Spectacle Rock.
And a big 20 over at in the inside of Spectacle Rock, but we're gonna check the hint right now. Something sharp is in the dark. So there was another sword location, but within this dark, I don't know.
So something sharp is in the dark room. Okay, let's see. What's the possibility of that speed?
Okay, there's a 5/6 crystal over on Thieves Town and Ice Palace, and then
Skullwoods is pendant.
Yep. Dark Mace. Okay, gotcha. So now looks like Apathy's gonna make a hotcake check.
And is hotcake gonna be hype, or are we gonna be in a sore mood about the hotcake?
Well, it started off with the Mario
and
check,
we found the cane. That guy has a cane.
And a bow and the bow. So
that's a 7 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, that's a big that was a big check. Nice check from Apathy, pulling up a really good hype cave reveal for us.
To me, that's a 7 out of 10. What would you rate
it's definitely a 10 in my book. So. Especially now that they have access, they can complete. We could complete Eastern Palace now, but looks like Apathy is going to be heading straight for Pod, and to get that Dark Maze.
Don't forget
the Dark Maze.
Don't for,
Actually, he
Tracker,
doesn't
don't
have money.
forget to click on the cane for.
I don't think he has money for that yet. So
Yeah, he's low. You need 110 rubies for Kiki.
But Virtual Cat looks like he's going to be making the checks into Spike Cave. And some blue mail for his troubles. Not bad. A little bit of
Well,
protection.
that's a good upgrade.
So ATM is now going to be making his checks into Hive Cave, grabbing his cane and his bow.
Not just checking Pyramid to see what's on there.
And a hook shot. Nice check from Knock.
That it is. Now we have access to Eastern Death Mountain.
Apathy doesn't have the money for Pod, so I'm pretty sure he's going to maybe trying to look into Thieves Town or the Village of Outcasts.
Let's not forget that he doesn't have a mirror to mirror back into the light rail to do Eastern.
That is true as well. Virtual now grabbing his cane and bow. None of the runners have been. None of the runners have beat any of the dungeons yet. Wait, he actually did beat him about the fire rod. I didn't notice.
And we have a full heart container and the treasure chest game.
Oops, my bad. Okay. Not much of sorts in this Village of Outcasts. So looks like the next possible. Oh wait, he's got the sea cave, the she house. Right. And there's another sword.
First sword in 27 minutes and 27 seconds.
So I'm happy to go and take that sword and head straight into Thieves Town.
Well, since we got the hammer, we can full clear Thieves Town.
Yeah, that's true. It looks like ETM now heading into Pod here.
First chest is small key, second chest is 20 rubes. Wonder if the third chest is the big key or an item.
Not much of the sorts in
Map.
second half.
And the last chest is the big key to access the back area.
Yeah, a big key will tend to appear in this before
first chest.
Yeah, the first chest. As will always be around these first 4 chests.
A unique item requires a specialist to unlock.
That could mean one of multiple different things.
Powder, shovel, ocarina, cane of burna, mirror, book.
Maybe. We'll have to see when we make those checks into these respective locations, or where these items are.
So what did we have in the first chest in the pod?
It was, I didn't really say, but
A piece of heart is in what? That was too fast for me to register what it said.
ETM having a little bit of trouble with this arena, but looks like now everything is going to be heading into the sun room. Seems like I want to bet Virtua death warped.
Probably.
Yeah, he death warped. Yeah.
Full hearts in the sunroom. I
tried to put that stream. Restream.
And we found the flute in the spike room of death.
Yeah.
And pop.
And there was the sword that was yeah, I think there's that second. It was in
sword
one of
number
it was,
2.
Yeah, sword number 2 and the pod dark maze that was given to us in the hint.
Hint.
And also it looks like there was a flute in the dark maze. ETM actually taking the death ward to get back to the front.
The Ocarina was in the spike room in pod before this helmet got turned.
Got it. Looks like Empathy Duck is heading for blind.
Well, with blind, 3 phases. No matter what weapon you use, they hit his head 3 times.
Right, and bringing him not much, but except for that, not bringing him much. But after he draws first blood, taking Thieves' Town's crystal with him.
Well, that's our first crystal at 32 minutes.
And in the back end over there with ETM,
we found the mirror.
So now it looks like ETM is going to be orbing to get to probably Eastern or just head straight forward. It looks like he's going to take on Helmasaur. He might be heading for Helmasaur.
That's the next place to have the mirror and pod, and so you can mirror to the light road to take out Eastern at the same time. To dungeon in like a few minutes.
And looks like ETM is looking to take out Helmasaur and knock out the Armos Knights in the process. With Nock actually going to take on Helmasaur first.
The question is, does he realize that he's missing an item?
He might not realize it until much later.
He probably thought that the bottom area, like the basement, actually has a. He thinks that it's a key than an item.
So, not drawing first blood on Helmasaur, but I guess second blood in overall.
Virtue Cats probably forgot that he or she has the silvers and left it on the wooden arrows.
I'm pretty sure he knows at this point since he got him so early.
Probably that's what I forgot. Probably forgot, or he just decided to switch it to wood.
So, in the mad dash to take out Helmasaur, whoever wants to get Helmasaur first, or a piece of Helmasaur, I guess I don't even know what I'm doing. ETM's up next.
Tells you like I do.
Oh man, ETM just taking an unfortunate death right there.
Yeah, but Fox down. Medic. Not could just fix up his senior.
Well, I guess now Virtual has a chance to take it down.
Does he? No, he has a boom now, so he'll be okay for a while.
So Virtual takes Helmasaur down. And
Broken heart from the Helmasaur King.
Mirror was was in the 4 turtle room. Stop with that.
No, that was the arena.
Down there. It was in the one drop down room in the 4 turtles.
No, it's the first drop where I believe a small key will be. It's just below the vanilla big key chest.
Right, that. Virtual Cat now going for the combo into Eastern Palace. Oh boy, it's a long night, guys. It's a long night.
It's still the afternoon for me, so I'm not complaining.
Right. With the big key in his possession, Virtual Cat now takes him.
And Ancient got his revenge against the Helmasaur King.
And mixed it out successfully. But now, Apathy Duck now following up the rest, taking on Helmasaur King. Now Virtual Cat is going to take on the Armos Knights with everyone coming after him like a wild goose chase, I guess.
Well, it's more like you follow the leader.
Probably. And now Armos Knights are completely done for, and now he's got his crystal.
Second crystal. And got a broken heart for it. What's with all these broken hearts?
I don't know. There's not a lot of love around in the world, I guess.
Are we sure that this isn't a Plando seed?
I
don't
know. I don't know where the Plando tournament is coming is being held. I don't even know where the Plando is even going. Oh.
Actually, we don't have a planned attorney. Would be cool to see one though. I'll be laughing my butt off when watching it.
Those. I think Virtual is heading to check on catfish.
Quakefish.
Catfish.
Quakefish.
Whatever it is. It's that one long trek that's completely out of the way.
Oh wow. Apathy got that the hammer jump in no trouble.
And just blueberries.
Realize that he doesn't have a key to unlock the door from the Dark Maze side.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Amir came. Mirrors, man, they're strange little things.
Strange, but it's your best friend on the game.
Right.
And Apathy just got his second Master Sword.
So he picks up his Master Sword, and now looks like Virtual Cat is going to be checking the Graveyard Ledge.
Have Half Magic and Paradox Cave.
It's just a small root, just a small heart. That was the Ice Rod and the fourth sword location.
That's number 3 sword.
I think there was another one somewhere. Wasn't there one on Spectacle Rock though?
That was a shield.
Oh, shield. Okay, never mind. So Everything Duck is going to be taking the flute and putting it and playing the little flute song on the duck. So his flute, and that means the flute's coming online, and the duck is now ready to be deployed for things.
We have 20 rubies on the floating island. Question is not going to the Spike Cave or
Knock is heading into Tower Hera.
2 items here. The question is, what are we gonna find?
Really depends.
Yeah, I actually did see it the other day, and I just found I'd be to.
That's a good hint for Knock. Some cash over at the western side of Swamp Palace. The question, but really, is not really specific on what it is, but it's a good hint nonetheless.
Yeah.
So Knock is going to do the coffee break. And actually, speaking of Swamp Palace, we're heading that right now.
And the first chest is Broken Heart. Or would that be considered the second chest? I'm not sure. Do you know?
I I don't know, but it probably was the second chest. No, EDM does not have the Hera hint. So Virtual Cat's going to be going through Thieves Town and killing off blinds relatively soon.
Well, considering Tensei, people don't like doing left sides, and it does take quite a while.
So now we're heading through the Resident Sleeper Room or the Spiral Cave, whatever you want to call it. It's a spiral and it's really boring. Going with those darn boots worn in GT. And just a big 20 for his trouble.
And ATM is going straight to the back.
That's true.
Well,
Death Mount checks are very slow without boots. Maybe. The boots and GT hint. It was pretty early. I think it was in Eastern Power.
yeah, it was the hint in Eastern. The question is that an actual hint or a boo hint?
So ETM finds the another shield upgrade. So he's got himself a big old red shield, while Empathy Duck getting his Emperor sword.
So basically, the ATM picked up the shield on Spectacle. If he didn't, that would be his mirror shield.
ETM. Well, whatever the case is, ETM is going to be taking out Argus.
Well, Empathy gonna need to go to pyramid, the pyramid to get his hook shot, so he won't be behind.
I think he'll be. I'm pretty sure he'll check it very slow sometime later on, but for now, he's gonna go and grab his
armor upgrade.
It's his armor upgrade, right?
A blue Psyduck, or actually, that would be a shiny Psyduck, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like it.
The real question now is, where is the Titan's mitts?
It could be anywhere.
The only thing that I see that we're missing is the Fire Rod, the Titan's mitts, and one of the medallions to open up the last two dungeons.
Okay. Virtual Cat now going on to take Blind out. Next one was in Paradise Cave, yes. Virtual Cat now taking him out. Taking out Blind.
Vicky, bye there. Sorry.
Skull Woods
Question
not
is.
bringing up a lot. Skull
Question
Woods
is
not bringing up a
this
lot of things.
small?
Virtual Cat now taking his floating, making that his multiple change thing. I don't know. It's almost 10 o'clock. It's almost 10 o'clock here. Like, right?
Just
His
heard how
food is coming online. That's what it really means. That's what it amounts to. The shovel is in the swamp into Skull Woods. Add the big chest there.
Now we're just missing one item in Skull Woods. Well, never mind. We found both items, haven't we? Probably that shroom is hiding the fire rod. That would be mean.
Roger Cat is gonna check the dig game. Now that he doesn't even have a shovel. It's not even required. And just some bombs. Joy.
What will we find on Bumper Cave?
I don't know. But seems like Virtual Cat is going to make the check into Cape 45 and another heart piece. Boy, they're throwing a lot of heart pieces left and right at these Arab runners here.
I gotta think that this is a plan though, with the way how it is. The full heart container on Bumper Ledge.
So I've been giving Virtual Cat a lot of money though.
Without the boots. And we're still. The question is the boots actually in GT or is it playing tricks on?
It was given the hint that boots were in GT. Not taking an unfortunate death in due sound. I think he can't even check that at all because boots are in GT, and that's going to be the big issue here. Not going for round 2 against Blind.
Ryan, please play nice.
And there's our Infinity Gauntlets on the Desert Ledge. Oh, it looks like UTM did pick up a book, so he's gonna head into Desert Palace.
Wait, ATM was in Swamp. That's probably where he found the book.
I I'm not sure where the book was, so hard to say.
Virtue gets in Swamp. We'll probably learn if the book is in Swamp. What was that hint?
Any cab is held by someone friendly. That's a really nice find.
Well, the big there. Well, since Desert is a pendant, boots required, so we don't need to go do that. So
Yeah,
the question is what do we have on the pedestal?
I'm not sure if our runners are going to be heading into check ped. But ETM is going to be raising his Infinity Gauntlet, flexing it like no one else has ever flexed it before, except for Thanos. Absolutely, he flexed that thing like it's on tomorrow. And he's going to fly away. I don't know where that went.
The dig is got a green goo bottle.
It looks like so. Mr. Meyer requiring Bombos to enter it, and that's pretty good too.
Now, where is Empathy going? I hope he's heading to Pyramids to get his hook shot.
Right. A lot of our runners taking very different paths. He's not often to take care of it yet, but ETM is going to be checking Checkerboard Cave. And nothing but bombs. So he's gonna fly away and try somewhere else.
Well, because with what ATM has right now, he could do Meyer. He could complete Meyer. He could complete Ice Palace also, but he's gonna try to do go mode those two dungeons, I guess.
Even though they're not really in go mode yet, but who knows? ETM, I think he sees the mirror shield over there. Gonna grab his hint.
Looks like ETM Apathy picked up his hook shot and not happy with it.
ETM is sitting for a bomb
with that location.
Yeah, he's pretty sure what. Yeah, he doesn't want to go for ice. He probably doesn't want to go for Ice Palace because just this one with his fighting sword. Not really. He's probably gonna look for the other swords to even attempt to go. But seems like he's gonna grab his riot shield. So this is something not a lot of runners do.
You're cutting off every few seconds. So perfect.
I really expect. Virtual Cat now going to take out Argus. And while ETM is taking a coffee break. Not gonna make his checks. The K45, not seeing he's not. It looks like he's gonna opt to go for it, and oh, he didn't even have the items. So he didn't have a full thing, but ETM taking a death warp. He takes Richard Chan takes out Argus, and yeah, I don't know why he death warped there. So this is the heart container finding being someone friendly. That was catfish. No, that was catfish. It was someone else.
Question is, who's gonna check the blacksmith chain to see what that unique item is? That's the
right. I completely forgot about the.
Holding.
I completely forgot about the
lunchbox.
So far it's a little bit out of the way for the runners so far, but I'm pretty sure they'll make a check rate whenever they that might, if or whatever holds the gold mode item, what could possibly be the fire rod.
Well, we have a forfeits on the SRO. Alex hacks.
The ether tablet bringing out just the red box. Oh, and he picked up the fire rod. Nice. That's really nice. I didn't even notice that on Moldor. So
that is nice. So we're basically on normal right now.
Yep. So it's something I technically would say. ETM is a fraudster. I am completely sorry for doing that. I deserve that. I deserve all cheers from you and all because I'm not a good jokester. It's a long night. Again. It's up again, but it is a long night. see him grabbing his ice rod and his other sword. What do you think would have to happen for another runner to regain the advantage?
Have to see.
I want to bet. They would have to grab the of course,
You're
the
cutting off. Can't really hear.
Of course, we have to grab the fire. We have to grab the fire rod, and possibly if they can find the magic sack, or if they really want to go for Act 1 and grab that mushroom and see what the witch has, or go through the rest of Dark Mountain, Death Mountain in the Dark World.
Actually, yes, RK, we do not know what TR is right now. It opens up TR, so there's no way to know at the moment. We could find out unless he heads on up.
Well, first we'll have to see. I didn't even see what the medallion is for. Oh, so it is Bombos. Okay, so he's able to do. So he is able to go to check out Turtle Rock. So ignore me. So that could mean. This means. I wouldn't.
Wait, so since it's Bombos, let's see. Are we actually missing anything?
I don't think he's missing anything.
No,
I don't think
actually. We are in go mode. In our 7 minutes, we are in go mode.
I guess he might be missing one other, but who knows? Yeah, okay, yeah. So with that, he isn't go. E-Team isn't go mode because of that big brain check on Turtle Rock. So yeah, ignore me.
Our first runner in our 7 minutes, we are in goal mode. Wow, this team was very generous, I have to say.
Oh yeah. He needs Master Sword to even.
He is on Master Sword.
No, he isn't. He's on his Fire Sword. Oh no, he did get it. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, never. No. I can see the go mode. Yeah. There's no boots. It's a Schrodinger's go mode.
And now I can just learn that the mitts is on the desert ledge. Yeah, the tracker updates is a pain to deal with, since at times you have to double click it or triple click it for it to register. Seriously, done dragging for speed gaming, so I should know. Gotta give a shout out to our trickers, that's for sure. Since SG tracking is difficult.
Yeah. So. Yeah. But I don't know. Right. Well, yeah. I mean, I can't do 4 and 1 on a tracker. Yeah, this is go mode for ATM. Everything Duck needs to kill Mini Moldorm. And not Moldorm, just Moldorm himself. It's worth going for the pendant. It's like the thing is, it's a pendant, so it's like it's completely out of the way.
We call it a troll dorm.
Everything would a lot of our runners wouldn't even bother to go there if he. A lot of people. Most of the runners wouldn't even go over to there if they, because it's so out of the way, it's dependent. But with that being said, Virtual Cat did take on Modorm, and Virtual Cat is now in gun mode.
And Apathy needs to head up to Harry to get his fire rod.
Titan Smiths was on the Desert Ledge.
Titan Mints were on the Desert Ledge.
Yeah, I said that.
And we gonna see what trouble that causes. Well, can't really say that he walks past it, since he had to actually go through deserts to pick up the Titan's bit, since you can't go through Dark World to mirror into the Light World without the Titan's bit.
Right. Now Virtual Cat's in go mode. Seems like ETM is trying to. Oh, okay. I think ETM is trying to go for just a Temper Sword. I'm guessing he's looking to go for a Temper Sword even to get back into GT, to make GT make it a little bit easier.
Yeah, since I actually forgot where Apathy got his sword number 3. Since we found 3 swords already, but it's just only missing sword number 4 location.
Right, but ETM doesn't have the Tempered Sword yet. That's the thing. But this is looking to be an interesting race. Tensei put an interesting point. He has TT. I mean, his turtles is Thieves Town, a sword upgrade, and a routing advantage with ETM slight lead because he had picked up his Tempered Sword earlier in the run. Yeah, it was one of the sword locations was the Sea House. Meanwhile, ETM is taking on Trinex.
Trinex not playing nice with the floors.
Not at all. He's having a little bit of trouble. He's also
he's on his last heart now. He better watch that head of Trinex.
Now it's gonna.
Lucamador is in what? The big chest?
In Misery Mire, if I'm correct. I was Misery Mire. Yeah, I didn't even catch that until like just now. But ETM makes it happen. He takes out Trinex.
ETM just have, let's see, 3 more dungeons left.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, what? I know this will be done, but what do we have on the tablets?
Tablet. The user tablet was a red bottle.
But it's possibly on the tablets, I should say.
Well, yeah, we don't have to worry about pad. We don't have to worry about the tablet. We just have to take out. Virtual Cat specifically needs to take out Ice Palace, and then the two, and then Misery Mire and Turtle Rock. With the second of which he is going to take on right now against Vitreous.
With that bowl and 20 euros, that fight will be virtual. Well, this fight should be simple. Just 2 euros to the main eye, and Vitreous is gone.
Pretty quick fight. All things considered.
Well, sad thing is, all silver arrows take almost all the bosses with a single arrow, except Argus. And no wait, Argus you can take him out with one arrow. Only Vitreous only it takes 2 arrows.
Right. Everything makes it happen with half art, but with Vitreous and silver arrows, there's not a problem. So
let's not forget that Apathy has blue mail.
I mean, all the runners have blue mail, so
except ATM.
Yeah, except for EDM. That's the other thing. So now Virtual Cat is going to be heading into Ice Palace.
Well, Apathy's Apathy really needs to head up to Herod to get his fire rods to be in go mode. Notch is about to fight Troldorn to get his fire rod. Wonder if he's gonna skip picking up the pendants and just right on out to down, or just mirror out after he picked up the fire rod.
I'm pretty sure at this point he doesn't have to worry about it. He's in go mode right now. Nah.
Well, here's the thing. I found out with the Troldom one fight, you can't just fall down the hole and leave the pendant.
I never know you can do that, but whatever. He picks it up regardless, so.
In 1 hour, 17 minutes, and 50 seconds, Notch 212 is.
Yeah, ETM would take going through Thieves Town right at this moment. We'll have him at least at a little bit of advantage. With the remaining dungeon, but he's still a little bit ways behind Virtual Cat.
Notch just needs to find his book to get his mitts. Oops, I actually forgot he doesn't have his book. My bad.
He has. Atrium was in the desert area. Yes, he picked up his Titan's.
Oh, sorry. I'm just looking at his tracker. It doesn't say that he has the book or the mitts. Or not.
Apathy Jack checking the pegs, but I'm guessing he's looking for the fire. So
looks like we're gonna have a Smith chain by Apathy.
But these checks won't be this check won't really be much of value for it because he's one item away from go mode, and that's the fire rod. You have to go up to there. Okay, apparently I made a huge I was wrong about the unique guy being with the.
He's probably hoping that the fire rod is hiding in the lunchbox.
Yeah, he's sorely wrong at the moment, but He doesn't know this. So, bitch. Anyway, while that's being taken care of, okay, that was the unique item, Quake. So, Virtual Cat is gonna take on Cold Stare. Yeah, that would have been also the unique item as well with Pearl from there. And Virtual Cat making quick work of Cold Stare and picks up his next crystal, and now he's going to be on his way over to Turtle Rock, and then we'll have the game. And Itium looks like he's going into Misery Mire. I don't know why.
ATM didn't pick up his temper sword.
He's looking for the. He was looking for it, and he's making all these plays. I don't know what's going on.
Did ATM just?
But Virtual Cat has a significant lead now.
Did ATM just decide to go mode face down?
Misery Mire? Actually, you mean Misery Mire?
He was in these sounds a while ago. Did he just go mode it?
I think he did clear it. So. He's probably going to be about, I want to say, like 20 minutes ahead, or 20 minutes ahead, I guess. The Virtual Cat is.
The Forerunner's apathy is behind since he only needs to grab the fire rod from Hera, and I believe he just got the hint for it. No, wait,
yeah, that's a joke hint.
So. Well, I meant this the first hint about the big key.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. So now Virtual Cat is going to open up Turtle Rock.
The amazing thing that you could do while in the process of the spin before striking down for either for any of the medallions, you could switch the the system you're using.
So now Virtual Cat is going to make his way through Turtle Rock. Yes, this whole run is bootsless because boots are in Guinness Tower. This arduous trek through Hyrule without seeing the boots once, up until we get into the tower, the Guinness Tower at least. ATM now taking out Vitreous, finds out there was nothing in there. He has to find a tempered sword. And one of the checks said that were there. Did ATM ever get the sword upgrade in the sea cave or the sea house? Yeah, ATM looks like he might be looking to get clear it done, but oh, okay, this is interesting. Nock is in Aga 1, and he's banking on that mushroom. But we found out before that the mushroom isn't really a necessity, because he needs another sword, and that will be enough for his go mode.
Well, Notch is still missing the book. I forgot that he already had the myths. We need to fix the tracker for this right there.
Right.
Everything needs to head to Hera.
Oh, Nuck does have tempered? Then I'm not sure why he's going through there in the first place.
Probably think he's missing something, but I have no clue what.
Yeah, this playing the Aga one, I don't agree with, because this is gonna waste him a lot of time in the long run, and he's in go mode, so he can he might be because he's banking on this. He doesn't know he's in go mode, I think.
So
The book was
we need to look at his items only.
Oh, he needs the meds. Okay. So he thinks that so he's thinking that mushroom. So he thinks that the mushroom has the. But
no, he can't get the mushroom without the boots, and the boots. From the hints it says that the boots is in GT.
Or, that's good. Oh boy. It's possible that Nuck could forfeit right now. Could forfeit because of this round. Because he's assuming that a lot of these he's assuming a lot of these decisions that's not paying off for him. But I guess now we get to count blue balls. So.
Well, actually, you're wrong on that. Kelly Kiki, Ethan is in go mode also.
Well, I'm talking about knocking Aga 1.
Not you, Professor. I'm talking to someone in chat. They only said that only one in go mode. Go is virtual.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oops, my bad. Ignore me. But yeah, because virtual. I think to be more the only one in go mode that is on the right track is virtual. ATM needs temper to get through Ganon just fine.
No, you can fight Ganon with Master Sword. It's just guys the spin stress in stage 4 since when he tells.
Right. Yes, but I think he's not. I don't know if he's comfortable in. I don't think he's comfortable running Master Sword strats, doing spin strats, because given the fact he thinks he's way behind. He thinks he's way behind or way. I've really dug curiously picking the 5-6 bump.
Well, let's see. Actually, he can go to I do pyramid check since Ice Palace is mid lock.
Well, I mean, whatever now. Virtua Cat has his final crystal, so now we get to play the big key guessing game. So there's going to be 22 chests inside Ganon's tower, and among those is the big key. Now put your guesses in chat and put your guesses, say where the big key could possibly be among those 22 chests.
And we have our first person that's done it. His name is Shire with a time of 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 19 seconds in the SRL.
Do a really quick one. So I'm gonna bank it and say, well, if Willow J. Bradley was able to get Tyro Room big key in his run on game 4, Call me crazy, but I'm going for tower room.
That one I'd love to guess. But since you guessed that, I'll just go for 17.
Pretty high number, but we'll see what happens. Chest number 1 is a key. And there's the boots in chest number 2. Finally, we have some movements, but it's way late now. And yes, in about an hour and 30 minutes, the boots are in chest number 2. The second, since Bob's torch is amongst one of these checks,
That's number 3. Let's see what's chest 4, 5, 6, and 7 in the Skulltula room.
Four and 5 are just some keys,
Small
and
keys,
and money. Number
Okay.
6 and more money, and some blueberries in number 7.
In 5 of my C's that I've ever done SRK, I found boots in vanilla chest. The chest after Trollorn 2.
Anthony Duck was banking on. Anthony Duck was banking on the.
Let's see what we had.
Hookshot.
Paradox Cave is, and so that Randall room. I forgot.
So yeah, they're going.
Okay,
they're
let's see
heading
this.
into the random room.
Let's see what chest number 9 have. Small key.
So now
Chest-
he's heading for the random room. That's could possibly what.
Chest 10, 11, 12, and 13 is Randall room. I like how
Red mail in the one of the chests, and it's not a random room. So
there's 13,
yeah,
14, 15, 6. No, wait. 14 is Bob's chest. 15, 16, 17 is behind the armors.
Mm-hmm.
Apathy is banking on Fire Rod being in TR, but we know that it's not in there.
No, unless he's not going, unless he isn't going for
Never mind. He just only checked the clue that was in the first clue in TR.
Oh, I did pick up his gold sword. Interesting. I didn't even notice he picked up his gold sword. So now they're on the refight of the Armor's Knights while on ice. And there's the big key over in that was chest
15.
chest 15. So
And we have found the red marine in chest 17.
the closest one to that one. Closest one was Phantom Black Eyes at guess 13.
Or me, since I guess number 17.
Oh, I mean it's a tie, so it's a tie. So both of you win the big key game. So now Virtual Cat is gonna make his way up the tower. I'm guessing Apathy Duck. He's probably not going to go for the fire rod if. Oh no! Wait, he has to go with the Charter Rock to even. With the fire rod to even take on Shrine X, correct?
What is Apathy Doug doing back in Ice Palace since he finished it?
I think he's probably looking for. He's going to check the chest in there, in the remaining chest he left. Virtual Cat taking a little bit of a detour to recover his health.
Health.
Yes.
ATMs is on Virtual Cat's tail, so that's probably about 10-20 seconds behind, but that's just my guess.
So Virtual Cat now taking down Lambolas. Well, the second part of Lambolas, and down goes Lambolas.
Round 2 of Lambolas.
Yep, and Lambolas 2. He's working his way up the gauntlet. Yeah, this is Virtual Cat's race to lose. So, there were a few forfeits in from the race. I won't mention them though. Yeah, this is true. He still needs some. He still needs some magic, which he does pick up. So ignore that. He pretty much needs some help. Unless he still has some blue goo that he has left over, then that would be of utmost importance. Butter Sword. I lost track of the sword locations that I last sword locations. I know one of them was in the CE house.
Don't get tongue twisted.
Yeah, Virtual Cat now taking out that Moldorm. I'm getting my names confused.
Trolldorm.
Whatever you want to call it. Moldorm 2 is down. He probably won't
Trolldorm. It'll be easier.
Okay, he will be grabbing his 20 rupees from the validation chest. Hookshot cave. Okay, that's what I was curious about. Okay. Now Virtual Cat taking on Aga 2. There's a double this.
The one thing I call Aga 2 fight is the geometry test. Basically, this is basically looks like a geometry test to me.
I would more say like a trigonometry test.
Never took tricks, so I wouldn't know what that's like.
That was a 201-2-1 fight on Aga 2.
Ouch. Trig. That's what basically be my kind of fight that I do. I fail at this dang test all the time.
Right. So now Virtual Cat is going to be heading his way into Gambit right now. and putting the cap on his race.
Apathy is finally in Harris, and he'll be in goal mode after he takes down my Troll.
And now also ATM. Oh wait, he's in Molten too. Oops. So he's using poke strats and good combination of tape and other sorts. Probably he's using spin strats to take him down, but he's also dangerously low.
Yeah. Well, if he decides to hold on to the wall at certain times, you will never lose any magic while using the.
That's why I figured he must have had a blue goo for the Ganon. So now he's on phase 3.
What? 2 teleportations and a drop. Ground smash.
This is a really good phase 3.
Another 2 teleportation.
Oh, this was a really good phase 3.
Oh, Ganon's playing nice. With phase 3 for all the runners, it's gonna be this.
He's not opting to go for the torch glitch, so oh no! He falls down! Oh, that's horrible!
Laying down, we need a medic.
Oh, that is horrible! ETM is now in the lead!
Yep. And Virtual Cat's getting that variant from the tree.
Oh yeah, Virtual Cat still has a sword advantage, but this is horrible. If he can make this fight quick as he was quick, then this is a close race.
With Master Sword, it takes 24 spins for each phase. Well, it's
Right.
phase.
This is gonna come down to the wire. So this is a race.
Let's hope that he gets the lamp torch glitch, so he doesn't need to worry about wasting a whole bunch of magic lighting up the torches.
Right, but it's still phase.
Ooh, Ganon is in a good spot for multiple spin attack.
But ETM is not even in position for. So now we're now in phase 3. This is gonna be close. Ganon playing nice.
Ganon, play nice, please.
It's gonna be a close one.
Virtual Cat is in phase 3. Ganon fight now.
And now both of them are now. ETM and Virtual Cat are so close.
So Virtual ATM has silvers also. So, question is, who's gonna finish the fight first?
Oh my God! Oh, it's coming. It's gonna be close. Well, he doesn't. He has to light the torches again. And down it goes, Ganon! Oh!
Ganon is down.
He is down! He has to cross the finish line!
And
oh my gosh! And he crosses with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 44 minutes, and 51 seconds, and improving his personal best by 1 minute and 19 seconds! Woo!
Oh,
what a race!
14th place. Nice, really nicely done. Let's see if we could pull Virtual Cat in for an interview.
He is with us right now. Virtual Cat, GG.
Hello.
Oh man, this was a close Ganon fight. You were 4 seconds behind ATM.
I thought I won.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got 14, so yeah. I mean, you were the first in our restream, so
Yeah, it was a very close fight. I
it was
finished
a
right
close race.
I'm glad to entertain.
And
I'm seeing a lot of negativity in the chat, and I'm just want to bring some positivity in here. That was my personal best. I'm really happy with that.
yeah,
GG, that's way better than what I could do right now.
yeah, ETM is also with us to get an interview. We'll try to see if we can get him now.
Hello, Edium. Good game.
Hello, EDM. GG, man.
Hey, GG.
Nice run, you two.
Wow, that was a really close.
It was a really close Ganon fight. We saw Virtual Cat just drop down, fall into the pit, and it was gonna be as soon as we heard that, it was like, okay, this is a close race. It's anyone's game. It all comes down to sword advantage. And like, wow, it was like a 4 second difference. Oh man.
Oh, you had tempered?
Yeah,
Yeah, I get tempered.
I don't know where I
Yeah.
got it, but I got it.
I hit Gomo. I had, like, I think 8 hearts, green mail, master sword with 1 bottle. I was just like, okay, what are safeties?
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
That placement of the boots, man, that
Yeah.
was mean.
yeah, it was like right away. It's just like, oh, the boots are in Ganon's tower.
Yeah, that hint really dictated what this race was going to be. Troll after troll after troll. It was nonstop, and oh man.
Thing is, I feel like like the trolley stuff. I feel like I got that pretty quickly and easily. I just got to work on execution at this point. I think I do really well with routing. I made the gamble on going back into Swamp to pick up the book, which was required to get mitts, which is a really mean thing for the randomizer to do.
Yeah, no kidding. It was tough. It was really tough.
Yeah, when I went into Hera, I, for some reason, thought it was Crystal. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to full clear Hera. And then I got the Fire Rod. And then I was like, oh, it's a pendant.
Yeah, that dictated that race too.
Yeah,
I actually found out a while back, since there's holes in Trodor fights, you don't actually need to go pick up the pendants from when it falls down. You just fall down the hole. You
well,
could
it
just
was
basically leave.
it was a green pendant, so
Right.
I'm gonna pick it up either way.
Yeah.
I didn't know that mitts were on ledge at that point, so I picked it up thinking like, well, man, Skullwoods, Desert, and Terra, man, what if mitts are on pedestal?
Oh man.
The broken heart on the sleeve again.
Yeah, that was the shit. That was the ped. Just a heart piece, and as this creds would give us. Oh man. I don't even know how much to say. We've just been like we were like trying our best to do trying to do some give commentary to everyone. It's a long night.
I'm glad the end was exciting because I don't know, the first part of that race was boring as heck. I think it was just like trudging around everywhere. We know we're not going to find the boots.
It was as I said, it dictated the race for what it was going to be a really, really odd race.
Yeah, I was in Swamp, and I was just thinking, well, at least everybody else has to just muck around in this as slow as possible as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of did the same thing after I got the book. I went to the ledge. I was just like, I don't know where to go. I'll just follow this book. I almost went to Thieves Town, but then I was just like, I'll just check out Desert real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, there's the mitts.
Yeah. So Etium, the tempered sword was in the sea house.
Yeah, someone in chat said that.
Yeah. It,
What
go ahead.
what I'm surprised at people don't. You can actually take out the lion notes with a single shot of the silver arrow.
Yep.
Right. It's a good optimization for the randomizer. So yeah,
Man,
would you put the seed out to one of your friends or just someone that you probably wouldn't expect? I guess if you want to, I guess to say is, would you wish this seed
Uh,
on your worst enemies?
I like this seed a lot, actually, especially for a newer player. Yeah, it kind of gets a little trolly with some of the item locations, but it forces you to think creatively and figure out what you can do with what you have. And it doesn't really give you a ton of options at one point. Everything was I felt it was kind of linear.
and I
Yeah,
found like no safeties or equipment, but that might have just been the route I took. I see you got red mail somewhere.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Um,
in. Oh, you can go ahead.
I know that I got the third mail in Rando Room. I think blue mail was catfish.
Wow.
No, I think it was. I think that was.
Blue Mail
Yeah, I don't think I checked catfish.
Catfish was Quake, I believe.
And I died to
Yeah, it was Quake.
Helmasaur.
It was Quake. I don't know. No, Quake was the purple chest.
Quake was on the island, wasn't it?
It was
Oh
the purple
No.
no,
chest.
purple. Okay, I never did that. I never did anything in Village of Outcast. I was in go mode before I even went there.
It was in Spy Cave. That there.
Oh, okay, yeah. I did Spike Cave super early. Like as soon as I had access to Death Mountain, I was able to do Spike Cave.
Yeah, that was also that was a good find. Get the blue mail and then once you get around, I was like, oh hey, there's a red mail, so might as well have more protection.
Yeah. No, I died to Helmasaur because I went straight to Pod after Hype Cave. And
Yep.
I had, I think, 7 hearts, green mail, and I missed the silver hour shot by like 3 pixels, and then he killed me. The stupid thing was I had the cape. I could have just quickly put the cape on, but so that cost me. That cost me the race, I guess.
Yeah. Any last thoughts about this scene?
No, I had a lot of fun with it. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad seed except for the boots in GT.
I was just praying that Turok was not Quake on my way up there. I just treated myself in go mode as soon as I found mitts. And I was like, oh god, if this is Quake, then I might as well forfeit at that point.
I hit go mode in Paradox Cave with it was the ice rod and something else was in there.
Right. And luckily it wasn't Quake, so and you happened to take first in the restream. So yeah, thanks for doing thanks for putting up a really good show and a really exciting finish.
No problem, thank you.
No problem.
All right, GG. See you guys.
See ya.
GG.
Alright, now with that being said, Apathy Duck now going through GT and Nock going into Ice Palace to wrap this up. And while you have the chance, guys, be sure to give a follow to these runners. They put on a really they're putting on a really exciting show, and then these in some cases a really exciting finish.
Yeah.
And not really much to bring at the moment. It's just those checks. Not opting to go for the spin flip. Now he takes got his big key, and now he's gonna pick his way up. No, Sindoras, he took down turtle route. He just needs to get to that GT then. No, he didn't. Okay, never mind. No, he didn't. I was not sure. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell with that bombos indicator in front of it. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Sorry.
It says that he's missing a crystal.
Yeah, he's missing a crystal. Whoops, my bad. Oh right, he didn't even go through Meyer. Oh boy, this is not looking good for Knock. I don't know. He must have that clip with buds are weird. Yep, and this is actually a side look as a skin. Apathy Deck now going to take on Moldarm 2. And takes care of it, no problem. Apathy Deck not opting to grab the money in the Foundation Trust. Now, Apathy Duck now is taking on Aga 2 and his Trig, his lessons on Trig. Almost a double.
That was the double. Two doubles. Just need two more hits.
1-2-1. Not bad. And it looks like Nuck did take out Vitreous, so he should be on his way now to. He's gonna bank on. Oh no, never mind. So he's grabbing some blue potions. So
Gotta give me some pots.
yes. Oh, FB Duck is dangerously close to die.
I'm actually the one that's starting to call Agate to fight to the geometry test.
Huh. But now, doesn't have to worry about health at the moment. He's gonna have to take on phase 3 and phase 4.
Well, with Buttersword, basically one cycle, all the fate.
And that is the last game for FB Duck, and he is going to cross the finish line, and yeah. And he does finish with an official SRL time of 2 hours, 2 minutes, 2 seconds. 2:22.
In 29th place. Now that's a nice triple digit number.
That is worth 2 fireworks in Super Mario Bros. 1.
I think some people forget that the mirror shield actually blocks the fireballs from the Lionels.
Yeah, who knows? So now Nuck is gonna complete his run through GT. Now he's picking up his boots. Now. We're gonna get FB Duck in for an interview probably shortly. Hey there, GG man. Yes, sir.
Mike, everything.
Bit of a technical issue at the moment.
Houston, we have a problem.
Hmm.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you fine. GG.
Alright, yeah, thanks. Sorry about that.
It's all fine. Oh man.
It happens to the best of us, apathy.
Yeah. Yeah, Hera.
Yeah. That was what we were. I was concerned about the fact that Fire Rod was all the way in Hera was going to be completely out of the way for a lot of for some of the runners, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I went in there early. I would have gone upstairs. Usually I'll go up even if it's a pendant, just get the hints. But with the big key in the tile room, I was like, well, I'm never coming back here. And I mean, you saw I cleared literally everything besides that.
Yep.
So,
Yeah. It's like something I would have something I would do, and as much as I don't want to admit it, but we had a really interesting battle with Virtual Cat and ATM that ended up getting. It was a really close race, and yeah, I think it was
Only
one
a
of
few seconds apart.
yeah,
oh, really?
yeah,
Yeah, I wasn't even sure. There were so many names going by. Just, I mean, I don't even know how many people were in this entire thing.
There were 30 racers.
Yeah. So,
yeah,
yeah, I just saw the names just kept going by. I'm like, I'm not really sure who's left on the restream. So, but I
yeah.
wanted to at least finish it out. I mean, not having boots too. I mean, that was the worst part. Like, if I had boots, then sure, whatever. But having to walk all over the face of the planet to look for that
Yeah,
firework and not having boots, it's just nightmarish.
yeah, that
Know how you feel. You won't believe how many times I had that two boots up in GT. How many
yeah,
seats I actually had.
yeah, that hint in Eastern Palace pretty much dictated the entire race. It was going to be a long walking trek through the entirety of Hyrule,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
it
there
was.
was some cursing when I saw that.
Yeah, I don't blame. I wouldn't blame you. If I saw boots on GT, I would have lost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was my initial thought. I was like, this is gonna be a long one.
Yep.
So did anyone on the restream go into Hera like fairly early? Like just dip it the first time they were in there?
ATM.
Yeah, ETM did manage to dip into first. He thought that it was going to be crystal, but it turned out to be a pendant. And then, but he played his cards. He managed to get the fire rod, probably just from sheer luck and out of that. So
Yeah. And I've never seen that key pattern in Ice Palace before, where I couldn't get the last chest before actually because the one door was locked. You had to have to go down to the basement to get the big chest. That was a new one for me. That's why I left that there, and then I mean I had so few locations left. I just decided to come back to it.
yeah, that's really understandable. So, any final thoughts about this entire scene and this?
I just never want to play this seed again. Just
Oh,
all
I don't
bad
blame you.
locations: the hookshot on the pyramid, the fire rod and a pendant, Hera with the basement key, just the mitts on the on the desert ledge with not having a book or any reason to go over there for the longest time, basically. So, like, I last location basically like 3 things.
Yeah, I totally understand that. Well, thanks for putting up a good performance either way, and thanks for toughing it out all the way to the end.
Yeah, no problem.
All right,
GG
GG,
again,
man.
apathy.
All right, thank you.
All right, now Nock is going to take on the remains of the tower. Going to take out Moldorm 2, and that will be pretty much it for us. I was thinking on Bulldog too. Fix that, no problem. Grabs his money and just hightails out of there.
Stealing the troll arm to couch cash.
Yeah. He just wants his money, man. He just wants his money before he dies. Now on to the trigonometry. That was the triple right there from Knack.
That was nice.
Smooth fight from
man.
Knack from 3-1-2.
That was a nice math test.
Yep.
Oh, that would be B minus at least. Very nice A will be a triple, and that would be pure dumb luck.
Yeah, that was a double triple. I would for it. I would say it.
I've seen it done a couple times, but it's I gotta play nice.
Yeah, it ain't a triple double. This isn't basketball. But this is look to the past. We have to judge our angles on Aga 2. So a double triple is what we get, and nothing else. Not having a really good phase 3.
Well, the first fight we get in, all three players get the same teleportation on phase 3.
That's true. And Knock, he misses 0. Oops. And a bit of trouble, not a bit of trouble, especially.
Ooh, almost fell down right there.
He's in some trouble with this. And there goes the
Pig.
goes again, the big pig, and he will cross the finish line momentarily.
Taking this down.
And he will finish with an official SRL time of 2 hours, 14 minutes, and 49 seconds in 33rd place. And I guess with that, that's gonna do it from us. Be sure to follow the runners as always. We like to thank our trackers. That would be Sindoris and Friends of Black Eyes, and my co-commentator Kirito for providing all of this information and the entirety of Speed Gaming as a whole. Until next feed, farewell.
Have a nice night, all.